why you can't make $1,000 a day. I'm going to hit on that right now. I'm actually at Donovan's shop because I drove all the way down from Cincinnati. I was up in, I left today around 9 o'clock from the house, and I made it down here I made it here in Raleigh around 6 o'clock. And so I'm here in Donovan's shop. I might do a little tour of Donovan's shop here. It's kind of messy because he's getting ready for class tomorrow, but I want to hit on, I've actually had a couple emails. I have had a couple emails today, actually the last couple days, of they're struggling. And I put that poll out the other day also, and was talking about, what is your goal? And a lot of people's goals are low. They're, I put $500, and there was a lot of people said that's okay for a truck. So I want to hit on some of these things and why you can't get to that $1,000. What are some roadblocks are you doing? And I'm not just going to hit on that, but I'm also going to hit on, like I say, I had 2 emails come through this week giving me their story of they can't get work, and they can't do, one guy started full-time. He's in Myrtle Beach, I believe it said. I just skimmed through the email real quick, and he was doing okay, but it slowed down, and he don't know what to do and how to be overcome that. And so that's what I want to hit on, because I don't want nobody to try to get in this business and fail. What is failure would be a good question. Failure is quitting. And I don't want you to get in this business and quit. I want you to be successful. I want you to be able to grow your business so that you can change your family tree, so that you can do the things you want to do with your family. And so that's what I want to hit on tonight. And the reason why I've seen a lot of people start pressure washing business, and I've seen a lot of people close pressure washing business. It's not always easy. It takes some willpower. It takes it takes the PCR. It takes persistent, consistent, and relentless. That's what running a business really takes at the end of the day. You got to be persistent, you got to be relentless, or consistent, and you got to be relentless. So let's talk about persistent first. What does persistence mean? Does that mean that we just do one thing and send it out and it doesn't do good, and so Jason, that just doesn't work? No, that's not being persistent. That's throwing a little bit of mud on the wall and seeing what sticks. And so we have to keep doing it. And that's where the consistent comes in. This is one of those things that we got to keep doing it. And if you don't have money and you're in the hole and you're on a budget, then there's other ways around this. You can get on Facebook. If I look you up, if you send me an email and I look up your Facebook page and I don't see you post not one post on Facebook, then I don't want you to be complaining at me at that point. And especially if you don't have budget. If you don't have a budget and you're on a shoestring marketing thing, when I look up your Google My Business, it better be completely filled out. It better have the 100 pictures on there. You better be posting 3-4 times a week, because that don't cost you anything. That costs $0. $0. And so that don't cost anything. Well, Jason, and then what kills me sometimes is I'll see this and they'll be paying $200 for a website. That's not going to bring you in anything. A website is not going to bring you in anything in the beginning of the season. It's not going to bring you in $1. So what you need to do is you need to be making sure that you are consistently doing the things you need to do. So if you don't have money, because the 2 people that emailed me, both of them didn't have money and they're broke and they're not being able to make money. And so with that said, that is something that, a lot of times we look at all this equipment in here and we're like, ooh, this equipment looks good. Got an 8-gallon a minute. Got these hose reels, and we got these hose reels here. Man, this is he must be doing good. Well, I'm going to tell you something. This is Donovan. This is on a budget truck. We don't have to have a big rig. There's a big rig right here. This is a $14,000 skid right here that the dude sold for $7,000 to Donovan because he went out of business because he couldn't keep getting no business. So when I see people sit there and they say, I just can't make no money. You know what? You're right. You can't make no money with equipment. Equipment's not going to make you money. Equipment is not going to make you money. How many times do I got to say that? Equipment is not going to make you money. What is going to make you money? I'll show you. I've seen him what's going to make you money. He got a whole pallet of them over here somewhere. I don't know where they went to. I've seen them somewhere. I'm going to show you what's going to make you money, because a lot of people, they think, oh, I see right here. I'm going to show you what's going to make you money. This here is going to make you money right here. These little trees, these little bushes right here. You want to see what's going to make you money? These little bushes right here are going to make you money. This here is not going to make you money. These bushes here are going to make you money. Those bushes over there, or those things over there, is not going to make you money. This is going to make you money. So, when I see people, they go and they get a couple $1,000s worth of equipment, $10,000, $15,000 worth of equipment, and they're like, Jason, I can't make no money. Why you can't make no money is because you're spending your money on the wrong things a lot of times. A lot of times you're spending money on things that's not going to grow your business. And so when I see people that are on a budget and they're like, man, I don't know why I can't grow my business. Jason, why can't I grow my business? Nobody wants to call me. Nobody wants to book me. Are you putting out money trees? Are you putting up Facebook post? Are you posting in Facebook groups? Are you posting on LinkedIn? Are you doing the things that grow your business? Are you flipping rocks and knocking on doors and asking customers of, hey, Jason, hey, Miss Customer, you need your pressure washing. Hey, do you need any of this stuff? No, if you say no to that, then that's why you are struggling. That's why you are going to have a hard time being in business. Go out there and do things. And you might say, well, Jason, I don't have my 100 pictures. Go do a free house wash so that you can go get your 100 pictures. And don't do it on a trailer. Do it on a house that you want to do. Go find a $200,000-$300,000 house that you want to wash and go wash it. And guess what? You got pictures. You could take 100 pictures of that one house of you washing it, and now you got your 100 pictures. Now you can post. Now you can post pictures of that. And you can keep posting those pictures and posting those pictures and posting those pictures. It doesn't say you can't only use this picture one time. You can use those pictures hundreds of times. You can post on Facebook. You can post anywhere you need to post. Because when you're not posting, you're not growing. You're not growing your business if you're not posting. And so I know that this is a hard talk sometimes, but I want to hit on another thing. Set your goals high, guys. Don't set your goals low. When I seen 50% of almost 200 or 300 people put $500 is what you want for a truck, I want to tell you something. Those 56 people, or 52, 56%, I haven't looked at it, are going to go out of business because you can't run a truck on $500 a day. It's not going to happen. And you say, well, yes, it is. Let's think about that. If you live anywhere except Florida, you're only going to work 8 or 9 months out of the year. 8 or 9 months out of the year. So what are you going to do in the wintertime if you've only made $500 a day during the summertime? Is you're going to go out of business. That's what's going to happen. That's going to happen. It's not when it's going to happen. That is going to happen. And I hate to say it, guys, but it is true. You have to raise your prices. You have to keep marketing, and you have to keep marketing, and you have to keep marketing. That's what you got to do. Because if you don't, you won't be in business. And I hate to say that, and I don't like saying it that way, but it's true. You got to keep marketing. You got to keep doing the things. You got to do the hard things. And I know that I have a lot of older people on here. And when I mean older, I mean in their 40s. And a lot of you guys don't like technology. Jason, I don't like technology. I can't go Facebook Live. Why not? Why can't you go Facebook Live? Why? Tell me why. Give me one reason why you can't go Facebook Live. Because you might sound stupid? Well, you writing me emails saying you're going to lose everything in your family. I mean, what's more important to you? Going Facebook Live and looking like an idiot that you think you do? Or is it going out of business and going in a bunch of debt, and now you got to get out of that? That is what's stupid. That is really stupid, especially when all it takes is a little bit of work, and you would be able to get that done. So make sure you keep pushing and you keep doing the hard things. You keep doing those things. So since everybody likes equipment, let's look at some equipment. This is Donovan's $1,000 truck. He bought this truck for actually I think it was $800. He don't have a brand new truck, and $1,000. This truck here makes over 100 grand a year. This truck right here makes over 100 grand a year pressure washing. We have an 8 gallon a minute here. We have a 100-gallon water tank. We have a ladder rack that he put back on that the other one got drilled off. He got a garbage can. He got the stuff to keep from falling off of a roof. Got a backpack blower because he does a lot of gutters. We got a surface cleaner, 4-bar tip. We got the soft wash hose here. We got the pressure washing hose. We got the window washing hose. This is how we do window washing and window cleaning. You can see he's got the 3/8 Flexzilla for the first section, and then he's got that hose there, and then we got Flexzilla garden hose. Nothing special, and we got a 25-gallon stand-up tank right there. Nothing special. Very simple truck. Nothing complicated. So we have that. So that is his truck that does very well. Next one, that, like I say, this unit here is a $13,000 unit that he bought for $7,000. It's just a little over a year old. $7,000 he paid for it because the guy didn't know how to get business, and he went out of business, and he only paid $7,000 for it. I'm just trying to hit on this is, a lot of you guys think that equipment, we love equipment porn here. You think that equipment is what's going to grow your business. I'm going to let you know that equipment does not grow your business. So we have a skid unit. It's got the dual unit there. I think that's just the 4-gallon minute pump. Little surfactant tank. It's got the dual thing here. You can see the bleach is all coming down here. All the bleach crap here. We got the pressure wash hose here. Again, equipment don't make you money. We got some more stuff here at the shop. We got some all kinds of stuff here. Got some Ultra Clean, some EBC Glide, Southern Surfactant. What else we got down here? Here's the high dollar stuff right here. Good stuff right here. This is the F9 Groundkeeper to get up oil and stuff. He's got another 8-gallon a minute pump right here that he just bought off of Fred. But you know what? When you're charging and you know how to charge and you get your average ticket up, and every time you go out, your truck's making $2,000 a day, guess what? You can buy equipment. But until then, don't be buying all this equipment thinking that it's going to grow your business, because it's not, guys. It's not going to grow your business. I hate to tell you that doing this, it is not going to grow your business. Now, he sells a bunch of Christmas lights here. Last year he did $250,000. You can see all the 60-inch wreaths here. Each wreath is $300 to $400. So each wreath is $300 to $400. So that is what Christmas lights is. Christmas lights is stupid profitable. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, since I'm over here in the shop, of the training. So tomorrow we're going to have pressure washing training. We're going to do the slides and everything. We'll be in this area that I'm walking through. We're going to have the tables up. He's going to clean up a little bit here. And then we have stuff here. So this is where we do some roof stuff, so we can talk about roofs and show the roof stuff. We can also, this is where we do Christmas lights. So again, you can see that I can teach how to do Christmas lights right here on the ground. And we can teach how to do Christmas lights around round columns, around square columns, around a little gate there. We got this PowerPoint up there. Look at this bad mama jamma right here for Christmas lights. Here, look at this reef here. Look how big this sucker is. It makes me look little. Let me come out here a little ways. Look how big that reef is. That's an 8, I'd say a 7-foot reef. Might be 8 foot, because I'm 6'6". So look at that big man mama jama reef. But that's why we do the pressure washing Christmas light class here. We also have a roof right here that we can prop, that I prop this up down here. So that way, right now it's at a 612. So 612 means every foot out it's 6 inches, but we can also get this up to a 1212. It's got the shingles here, so you can see the shingles on there. So you can walk on that and do it with the walking. We also got a bigger roof that he just built that we're going to put up on the forklift. That way, if you want to go up the roof here, you'll be able to go up the roof there to try to see how to walk roofs. We got the pitch hopper so we can show how it works. We got cougar paw so I can show how it works. And so this is what the training is here in Raleigh. Again, this is not just watching Jason, you get to do it. We also show you how to put in anchors and let you put in anchors in this training roof right here. So that way you know how to put anchors in. We can show you how to put anchors in on this here. We can show you how to use the goat on this roof here. So that's why we have what we do here to do it. We got a goat right there. That's the goat. If anybody asks what a goat is, this is a goat. This is a great tool for safety. Again, it's not an anchor, but it at least will keep you safe so you don't fall, less chance of falling off the roof. You're supposed to be anchored in, but at least I'd rather have something on you than nothing, because the last thing I want you to do is die. There's no roof, there's no amount of money to be up on a roof or fall off a ladder and die. That is period. I don't want you to die. That is very bad. I'm going to show you another thing here that I showed you. Look, and he's got all kind of goats. He got another goat here, another setup right there. We also have the Ridge Pro. That's what this is, the Ridge Pro. Again, you can see the Ridge Pro. We got the lanyard. So we'll be talking and showing how that works tomorrow. Actually, we'll be showing how that works Saturday. So tomorrow is going to be hands-on pressure washing. We're going to go over the PowerPoint of how to pressure wash, all the safety stuff. And then Saturday, we're going to do all business. Saturday's all day marketing. We're going to show you how to market and grow your business through marketing. And I actually added a crap ton of slides to it this week. I really went and made sure that all the slides were where I want it to be. So I added a bunch of slides to marketing. I'm even giving out my secret power on marketing tomorrow, or on Sunday, or on Saturday, that I haven't given out yet. It is something that I'm going to give out, that I'm giving out on Saturday. And then Sunday, we'll have Christmas light training. The Christmas light training is just the employee training, so there's very little. We're going to do a little bit of here. Oh, tomorrow, Saturday, also, we're going to do ladder training. I redid my ladder safety because, guys, I don't want you all to get hurt. And one of the biggest places that you all might get hurt or injured is on a ladder. And so I don't want you to get hurt. So I've added quite a bit into there so that way you can learn how to do it right and not wrong. There's been several people that have died from using a ladder wrong. And we don't want that to happen. A lot of times people think that, a ladder is a ladder. But I want you to be safe. And so Saturday is going to be ladder safety and also roof safety. And also on Saturday, we're going to do some aerial training. And yes, Donovan has an aerial that we're going to be able to go show you the checklist and what all you need to check to make sure. I don't know if this door is open or not. Nope. But we give you a checklist to make sure you're staying safe in an aerial, if you got to rent one or if you got to use one. So those are some things that I'm going to show in the class on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we're going to have several stations for Christmas lights and installing Christmas lights. So if you are in the area, you want to come, you can come to the training. You can sign up at kingofpressurewashing.com/in-person training. There's links downstairs. Or if you want to come in August or October, we will be having a class in October. So I'm going to make you all quit being seasick, and I'm going to sit down here in old Donovan's seat because I'm getting fat and old, and I don't want to make you all keep getting sick. So what do we have here? Long day today. How much is a goat? The goat's about $600. $500 or $600, I believe, is what it is. Jason did a call with me yesterday on a little big house. It's probably worth $10 million, burnt out. The fire department didn't do a very good job. The fire department did a horrible job of this mansion. Basically, the only thing left was the exterior walls, the concrete walls. They didn't do a very good job, but it is definitely a big house and a big job if he gets it. I wish I could be there. I'm in Central Florida. Everyone has machines here too. Find your customers and don't worry about your competition. We're too busy to keep up. Yep. I'm on Google Business and Google Ads, but it seems like they're a ripoff. If you're not using them correctly, they are a ripoff. If you're using a smart campaign, I know very few people that are being successful on a smart campaign. So yes, they are a ripoff. Trying to clean rust spots from concrete, you're going to need either F9 or Rust Removal Plus is what you're going to need for that, depending on what kind of stains they are and all that good stuff. Jason Hefner, I'm reporting you. Marketing is key, 100%. You got to be a marketing business. A lot of people think, I try to sell this as a pressure washing business, but at the end of the day, we're a marketing business. It was brought up the other day that what can you be the best pressure washer out there and grow your business without marketing? And I'm like, a big hell no. I mean, you can stay at a status quo, but you're not going to grow. You're very rarely going to grow with the marketing business. You got to be doing marketing, guys. And if you don't know how to do marketing, you got to pay to have marketing done. If you don't want to pay to have marketing done, then it's going to be tough on you. That's the only thing I can tell you. It's going to be tough. A friend of mine hit wires on a telephone pole carrying an aluminum ladder and got electrocuted and lost his big toe. It can happen. That's one of the things I teach in ladder safety is always look up before you put up. It can. I had a kid that I knew growing up when he was younger. He put a bunch of tent poles together and hit one electric line. It killed him when he went to fall backwards. He hit the other electric line and it shocked his heart and got him back. And it burnt his feet. His foot imprints were in the ground. Serious stuff, man. It don't play around. So that's why you want to stay 6 feet from electric lines. 6 feet. 6 feet from electric lines. And then actually it might be further than that, but that's kind of my general rule. 6 feet's a good, pretty far away. I added myself to Angie's Leads and it's going great. Good. Just make sure you're staying up on it. Angie's List will work. Angie's Leads will work. But if you don't stay up on it, they're going to charge you. And if you're not answering your phone, you're still going to get charged, but it's not going to work good for you. Type in pressure washing, then type your town. If you're not on the page one, get on page one. Sometimes it's not always that easy. I mean, just because you're on page one depends on what you're on page one. Are you on page one in SEO? Are you on page one for Google My Business? If you're on page one for Google My Business, you're doing pretty good. I'm making money with Angie, but I guess you could get cheaper leads. Hey, as long as they're paying and you're making money off of it, because then you can get their neighbors and you're getting the 5-star reviews and you work it all. Shoot dark, and you spoke the other night on Facebook. A friend of mine, oh yeah, I hit that, no excuse. I pay Google Ads about $125 a week. Yeah, that's a good start. I did Yelp and paid to be number one in my area and never got one job, canceled after 1 month. Yeah, I never had luck with the Yelp. That's not one that I ever had had luck with. Must rank on page one. Package deals and give out coupons. Man, I'm killing it out there. Awesome. Long day. I need more business for my pressure washing company. Again, you got to follow the system. We got to be prolific. We got to be consistent, and we got to be relentless. We got to do it every day. The consistency is every week we got to do it. Every week we got to do it. Every week we got to do it. If we're going to do it on everything, not just, well, I can't do that, Jason, because I'm scared to do that, or I ain't got time for that, or I don't want to. I'm a little scared to go Facebook Live. Quit being scared. Go do it. Just do it. Just do it. That's all I'm going to tell you is just do it. You will be surprised about what you can do and grow your business. It's amazing, guys. It can really be amazing. But we have to be prolific, we have to be consistent, and we have to be relentless. We have to do something. Pick one thing that no matter what happens, you're going to do it no matter what. I mean, hell, cold water, ice, anything, you're going to do it. For instance, I'll tell you. So I do YouTube, right? You guys see me on here all the time. My Thursday nights, I might skip one in every so often. But I don't know if I might have only skipped 1 or 2 Sunday nights in 2 years. In 2 years, I've been coming here and answering your questions. If you got questions, I will answer any of your questions. You show me anybody else out there that's even close to doing that. You know why they don't do it? Because it's hard. And I do it every Sunday night and every Thursday night. I get on here and I will answer any of your questions that you bring on here. any question, I will answer pretty much any of them. Some of them I may gloss over and you might have to hit it again, but I will answer any question on there. I am relentless when it comes to YouTube on Sunday nights and Thursday nights. I am here for you all so you can keep growing your business. I will give you information. Now, what you do with that information, that I don't know what to tell you about, but you have to take action. This is one of those things that if you don't take action, it don't matter who's on this side of the camera talking. It don't matter if they're trying to sell you the world. It don't matter if they're trying to sell you equipment. It don't matter if they're trying to sell you anything. If you're not willing to go take action, you right there pointing at you, if you're not willing to go take action, it does no good. I come on here every Thursday and every Sunday. I am relentless when it comes to YouTube. Why? Because for two reasons. Because I know it helps you. I know that it helps you, several of you, grow your business. I know by you coming on here, a bunch of people come on here every Sunday night. Wild Wild West, Big Rob, Jason, bunch of you guys do. And you know what? They're kicking butt and taking action. And when they do that, you will grow your business. Now, there's some people on here that come on that don't take action so much. They listen, but they're not taking action. You got to take action, guys. You got to keep taking actions and pushing and growing and don't stop. Is it going to get hard sometimes? Yes. Do we get tired sometimes? Yes. But you got to make it happen. This would be my first gig. Consistency pays off. Yes, it does. You're amazing in my book. Should I go knock on commercial doors when the building is dirty? Absolutely. Absolutely 100%. GMB gets better every day. It does. The more you keep pushing it, the more you keep getting those reviews, the more you keep putting pictures up, the more you keep doing those posts, it will get better every day. You will start picking more of your competitors off. You're fishing in the wrong pond. Find those high-end customers. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be in the trailer park. They're not going to get you no money. Should I go on commercial doors? Yes. Go knock on doors. And not only on dirty doors, go knock on clean doors. Sometimes they want them clean too. Consistency pays off. Power Stroke, do yourself a favor and get in Jason's Pressure Wash Help group. Worth every penny. Follow the process. Every Monday, I talk about marketing. I go in depth in marketing. Every Monday night, I do a Zoom call every Monday night. And at 9 o'clock, that I do a Zoom call and I teach marketing. And we go deep. And we go really deep. Because I want you all to be good. I want you to be the best. And whether you do it yourself or you pay somebody doing it, at least you're educated to know when you're getting screwed from the old snake oil. When they start spewing that old snake oil out there, you'll be like, wait a minute, Jason didn't say nothing about that, or why aren't you doing this, this, and this? So that's why it's important. Guy, hit the like button for Jason. We appreciate you, Jason. Thank you for being here for all of us. Who ships cheap SH to New England? I don't know about that one. What would you go about a 9-story 100 apartment building? I mean, you're going to have to look at time, and you're going to have to see if your insurance is going to cover it or how much insurance you're going to need to cover it, because 9 stories is pretty tall. I just submitted a bid for a garden center at a Lowe's. I'll check it out, Andrew. Telling the truth, as Les Brown says, you got to be hungry. 1 gallon of SH is like $3 to $4. I called a few places and have no luck. Amen, Jason. Taking massive action. You've definitely helped me grow my business and helping with explaining things. I mean, that's why I come on here, guys. I do it to help you guys grow. That is my main goal, is to help you grow. Do I got to support my family? Yes, I got to support my family. Just like you got to support your family. You know, I'm going to hit on some pricing here, because this is a thing that has been driving me nuts here lately, and it's not some. It is a little bit in the pressure washing world, but it's more in the Christmas light world. But some of it goes in both. So we want to push all these nickels and dimes. Like we want to save every dime and be as cheap as we can and bid as low as we can. And then we're going to complain because we got to pay a 3% credit card fee. Well, geez, old Pete, raise your freaking prices and you ain't going to worry about a 3% credit card fee. You know, if you're worried about a 3% credit card fee, you're way too cheap, is all I'm going to tell you. Way too cheap if you're worried about 3% credit card fee. Because this is what I'm going to tell you. Raise your prices all across the board 5%. And guess what? You just raised your prices and you just made more money by raising your prices because you raised it 5%. So you're actually going to make 2% off of the people that are doing the credit card. But I don't want to pay credit card because it's going to charge me 3%, Jason. Most people, that's all they got is credit card nowadays. In fact, that's all I took was credit card. Because you want to know something? What happens when you start growing your business and you start hiring people that aren't the best of all people that you hire? Well, guess what? Guess what happens? They rob you. They take money from you. So now you're worried about 3%, or you're worried about that couple $100 that just walked out the door because the employee put it in their pocket. So what would you rather have? A 3% P or worrying about money walking out the door? You've got to raise your prices. And this time of year, you can raise it easy right now because everything's expensive. And so you can just raise them. Be confident in what you do, and you will raise your prices and you will be way more successful. I mean, I've done it. I've ran the numbers for you guys over and over and over of how if you just raise your prices $150, how you can do 75%, you can do 25% less and make the exact same money. If you do $300 and you close 75% at $300, $300. Think about this, guys. I'm pretty sure my numbers are correct. If not, it'll be real close. So if you have a close rate of 75% and your average ticket is $300, just $300, you'll be at $2,200 because you did 75 jobs at $300 is $2,250, $2,250. But if you just raise your prices $150, if you can get your average ticket up just $150, so if you can get your average ticket to $450, and you only close 50%, you only close at 50%. So every other customer is a customer because every other one is not a customer. You will make the exact same amount of $2,200 and $500, $22,500, and we can go bigger numbers. We can go 1,000 jobs and do 250 less jobs. So that's the importance of why we raise our prices. That's why it is important that we raise our prices. And when we raise our prices in pressure washing, what that allows us to do is it allows us to buy more money trees, money bushes. And when you buy more money bushes and you set those money bushes out there, they bring in more money. And when we set out there and we put our 5-arounds out, it brings us in more money. More money. 5-arounds, more money. If you want to make a 5-around, you can do my QR code there. Probably not, but you can go to pressurewashhelp.com/get signs, and it's going to take you to UZ Marketing, and you can do door hangers. Fairly cheap. Little door hanger right there. Look at that nice little door hanger. Go up there and do your 5-arounds and do that. And again, we got to be consistent on our marketing. This here is very cheap marketing. You don't even have to buy a whole lot of these, but buy some of them. So that way you can go put them up on them door hangers. And now we got another form of marketing. Again, it's all about consistency, guys. It isn't about nothing else at the end of the day. If we're not consistent, we're not going to grow our business. That's just what it is. I'm sorry. It is about being consistent, prolific, and relentless. Will grow your business. Those three things will grow your business. If you're not doing those three things, you will not make $1,000 a day. And the guys that are at the $500 at my poll, the poll that I did, and it was like 52% to 500. Shoot higher, guys. Set bigger goals. Write your goals down. How many times have I preached this? I preach this all the time of writing your goals down, setting goals, writing them down, and tell somebody. So if you set a goal and you don't tell nobody to write it down, it's like a 25% chance you're going to hit that goal. If you write that goal down and don't tell nobody, it's like a 50% chance you're going to hit that goal. If you write down a goal and you tell somebody, you have a 75% chance of hitting your goals. So set big goals and grow your business and tell somebody so you can make those goals happen. Pittsburgh area. Hit the like button, somebody put. Always talk to the customer. You can get a good referral source and find more work other than Washington if you need it. Not only that, you can get your 5-star review and have them share it out on their personal Facebook. Share it or on their favorite. Have them share it out on their favorite social media. Actually, there's a guy in the group that did a job for an Instagrammer that has like 300 or 30,000 subs, I think, or 30,000 whatever in Instagram. And he got like 3 jobs out of it because she put it out on her Instagram and got 3 jobs by just telling, hey, will you talk about me on your Instagram? And you get 3 jobs. It cost him this much. $0. I made over $5,000 in 2 weeks painting and repairing a home. $0 to ask for a referral or a shout out on their favorite social media. 0. Or tag them on their social media. Guess what? That works. I talk to them tomorrow. I'm going to have to call them. Everyone hit the smash button. Do you have links to your flyer distribution company? PressureWashHelp.com/get signs. PressureWashHelp.com/get signs is what that you can hit all their market. You can get signs, door hangers, flyers, all kinds of things. You will be surprised how much one money bush will grow. Money bushes are the ticket, man. Money bushes are awesome. I love money bushes. That's one of my favorites. I charge $3.99 Colonial, $3.75 Split, and $2.99 Ranch for the most part. Raise your prices. I remember when my goal was to do $1,500 weeks consistently, following the process and being relentless and ruthless. I remember when you just wanted to hit $1,000 in a day, a week. And now you're hitting $1,000 and $1,500 every day almost. More days than not per week. And how do you do that? By being consistent, relentless, and ruthless, as he would put it. I hate when they take my money bushes down. I know. I hate them when they cut them down. That sucks. Somebody gave me $20. Well, thank you, sir. My Google pictures have 1.5 million views. I'm a contributing member. Yep. Put your truck, your local parade, rent a bubble machine. That works good. About those 5 stars. Yeah, Sotellus. If you want to check out Sotellus, you can go to pressurewashhelp.com/Sotellus. Did you got money in there or something?
No, not out of money
Or did you kick them all out? So I got somebody here, right here. I'm actually sitting in a seat. Mr. Donovan.
Howdy, how's it going, guys?
So we're hitting on some people of not being able to grow their business. I've had 2 sad emails that
Okay.
they're struggling and they can't grow their business. And so, I've always hit on the relentless, consistent, relentless side. And I was showing them your nice truck out there. Your how much you got in the white truck out there, everything.
I mean, it's $1,000 truck with 10 grand worth of stuff in the back, but I started out with a pretty much a power washer that was left at my rental house. So I mean, I had a 3.5 gallon a minute power washer. I didn't have a surface cleaner. I just started out, and what got me going was the business side of things. So that's what I feel like is really, really, really important. It's not the equipment. You don't got to go out and spend $20,000, $30,000 on equipment. But if you understand the business side of things, that's where you're good to go.
So the business side of things, which I always preach on this too, but what are some things in the business side of things that, I was showing that, you how you bought that one unit for $7,000 out there that was normally $14,000.
Yep.
And you bought that because he couldn't get business, right? And so that's the problem. So what was some, which I know what were some things that eye opened that you can make more money? We actually talked about this tonight in the poker game out there, but what are some things that helped you to be able to start charging what you think that?
Premium pricing. I mean, we got a guy out there that was sitting there and he's booked out, right? He's booked out. He's there playing poker right now. And we were talking to him. He's booked out. He's always booked out with work, and he closes every quote. He gives somebody a price. They say, okay, yeah, do it. I mean, so your pricing is too cheap. And the thing is like, there's two things that are going to hold you back usually when you can't grow a business. It's either you can't get customers or you can't get employees. And having premium pricing fixes both of those, right? I don't need to close 1,000 jobs this week. I'm good with 10, right? And also, I don't have problems with turnovers with employees because I pay them really flipping well. And we don't have to work 12 hours a day. So I'm not running my guys into the ground. I really think that premium pricing fixes quite a few business problems. If that has cost me more money than anything else is charging too less because I charged too little for like 10 years.
And what happened when you started charging premium pricing?
You don't have to work as much and you actually have profit, right?
And then you can buy equipment.
Right. You can buy nice equipment and stuff like that. So
buy everybody's equipment that's going out of business.
Well, hey, but look, I got the $7,000 skid out there. I also have another $3,000 8-gallon a minute because somebody needed money, right? And so we were doing a training. This guy needed money, and I went and I bought an 8-gallon a minute. So it's a $4,500 power washer. I got it for $3,000. So when you got cash laying around, you can make some good deals. And here's the other thing: when you're charging premium and you have cash in the bank, you're not desperate to close the next job, right? So I'm not taking on work that isn't at my margins, right? So I'm not just saying yes to building a deck, right? I'm a power washer. I'm not going out and building a deck because work is slow, and then I'm not efficient at that. I got to go out and buy more tools. I got to buy all this equipment. I'm not doing that, right? So it's premium pricing. I think that makes a huge difference. And here's the other thing: one crew. That can be 2 guys or 1 guy bringing $500,000 a year for me between exterior cleaning and hanging Christmas lights. So literally 1 guy working on a truck can bring that in. Now, do I add helpers seasonally? Yes, but retaining a full-time employee, and then I can just throw laborers at him, and I don't care if those laborers quit or not. But if I'm paying him $60, $70, $80, $1,000 a year, and he's never going anywhere.
And you have premium pricing, so you keep that customer flow coming and doing all
absolutely. That. You can afford marketing and everything else. So
a lot of times money will make things get easier for you.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I know we're taught the poor mentality and that kind of thing, and money's bad if you're in the church and something like that. The root of all evil and all that kind of stuff. And you don't know people that have money. And so, that I think that was my hardest part of, I didn't really know a lot of rich people, and I didn't know how to act, and I didn't know how to be around them, and I didn't know how to associate with them. And it's not that you have to associate with them. It's just, you got to be able to know. You can't be like, oh, you're rich and I want to go get all your money. But you kind of do have to be that way, because that's what grows your business. That's what gets you to the next level. Do you do any roof washes where the owner collects the Tank water. So you're talking like a cistern. If you're doing a cistern job, you need to make sure that you reroute those gutters. A lot of times that'll have a switch on them from one to the other, but it's even best just to unhook it, so that way you're not getting no chance of that sodium hypochlorite down
Yeah,
into there.
I just disconnect the part that's going underground or into the house, and I just put it in a bag at that point.
Yep. So again, we're having training here tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. We do have a couple spots. We could probably take one or two on the Christmas lights if you're into pressure washing, if you're close. Otherwise, but that would be Saturday and Sunday. Is that? And then also in October, the 9th, 10th, and 11th, we'll have another pressure washing Christmas light. The pressure washing will be on Monday. My daughter's birthday is on the 7th, and I'm not allowed to leave the house on the 7th. Are you having an open house here then, or you don't know?
We're gonna aim for doing an open house on the 8th. What's going on is a lot of Christmas lights are not actually landed yet. It's, you know, an open house might just be you coming in and shaking my hand. I don't know how many, you know, we have all of our core products, but I wanted to have a ton of extra fancy stuff here. We might not get all the fancy stuff in yet. And that's the same case with everybody. Very uniquely, though, we got our shipping containers in early. So all of our professional grade C9 spools, C7 spools, our bulbs, our mini lights, all the core product that we sell, we have all that here. You guys can come and check that out.
So do you have the packages?
Yeah, we got starter packs.
So the guys that are coming to the Christmas light class, if you want to take their starter pack home on Sunday, they'll be able to do that, correct?
Yeah.
So you'll be able to take that price of the $1,250 for the Christmas light class is $250, which is enough to do one house. It's actually a deal on the starter package, because normally what's the starter package if you don't? It's like $300. So we're actually saving $50, and so you could actually go put that up on somebody's house and make $1,500, $1,000, $1,500, which would pay for your class. So that's what the $1,250 includes, and if you do both days, it's $1,500, which $250 of that goes to the starter pack. So we did that so we can
everybody kept asking, right?
You kept asking, and then that way you can actually take the lights and go home and do your house or do another house.
And if you're flying in, I'll ship them to you at no cost, so that you don't have to worry about that. You're not going to miss out. And I'll end this before I go back and play some cards, because I'm actually winning right now.
I was winning.
His stacks were huge. I was a little worried. I mean, when you bring somebody new to like play cards, I was a little worried. I was like, you don't want somebody to come and just keep losing, because I've seen that before. And then you feel real bad. And I'm like, hey, here's 10, you know. But Jason comes in and he's whooping all my friends. He's just raking them up. His chips can only fit right here, and he's taking up 2 trays because he ran out of room.
But I haven't played cards in probably a couple years either. That's what's funny.
He's doing pretty good. But I'll say this, and I'm going to run. The difference maker for me, and I'm not just saying this to sell training, because I'll be honest with you, like at this point right now, our training is like full, and we're going to be working our butts off actually doing it this weekend, because we usually have an extra guy here. So I'm not trying to sell more training when I say this. I'm just trying to be truthful. The difference maker for me was the knowledge. It wasn't the equipment. It wasn't even experience, because guess what? For 10 years, I did it the wrong fucking way, right? Did I make money on my own? Yes. Did I think that I knew everything? Yes, because I was making money and I had 10 years of experience and all this BS, right? So the real difference maker for me was when I humbled myself, I went to training and I learned, and it's this guy right here. So a lot of the principles that I changed, you know, he was the key that opened the door. So, and here's the other part of that. When I do say the training, I'm not talking like pay a guru, you know, millions of dollars to run your business. No, Jason provided 5 to 10%. I provided the rest, but his 5 or 10% was the most important 5-10%. And I'll end it on that. You know, you guys know me. So I'm an honest, brutally honest guy. And I'm not going to BS anybody. So that was the difference for me. I was in 10 years in business by myself, thinking I knew everything. And then I humbled myself to, you know, take a little bit of training, changed the way that I did things, started doing premium, added Christmas lights, and then, you know, we've just been having a blast since then.
Awesome.
So
See ya.
Talk to you guys later.
So if you want to go check out pressurewashhelp.com, in there you can go pressurewashhelp.com/free. It's 30 days free. You can also, if you do that, that gets you into the marketing every Monday. And then also, I do a live on every Sunday night. That gets you into that, plus all my training. And then the Christmas light training is in there right now. The Christmas light training is going to go away there, and I'm actually redoing it all. My goal was to have it up by Tuesday. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I set a goal, wrote it down, and I don't know if it's going to happen. I even told somebody because Donovan's helped me do it. So, hope that helps you guys out. If you are coming to class here, I will see you in the morning or Saturday morning. I know some of you are just coming in for Christmas lights. So that is it. Wish I could attend this one. Donovan just could make this happen. So we will have one in October. October will be right back down here. I do it here because, again, I was showing earlier how I can do the roof and everything, and it's just a way better training area here. So that is what it is. I would come to New Zealand, but I don't know if I could get back out of there is the only problem. So where is the training? It is in Raleigh, North Carolina is where it's at. It's in Donovan's shop. So that is where it is. So hope you all have a good night. On Sunday night, I don't know, it might just be me and Donovan on Sunday night. I might have some students. I know some students might be hanging around, so I may have some of the students for the marketing day. That'll be the Christmas light day. So I may have that. So hope you all have a good night, and I'm going to see you on Sunday or this week if you're coming to the class.